Well, hey there. Hello, you've made it. Hoorah! And where is here, you may ask? This is the MindGriller Server, and that's Cow. And tens of you may know that I'm GravityFiller. And no, I don't look like Cow, but I'm a little bit ashamed. Something went terribly wrong in our last episode. Now, it's not that bad. You see, what happened was, well, we upgraded the server to 1.21. But one of the things we forgot to do, in between episodes, it became quite evident. As you remember, Cow and I told you a scary ghost story that definitely didn't have any hints in it. And then we went upstairs to the twins' room where we would spend the night. So that when the thunderstorm left and it was daytime, we can then head out because we're still in search of a village and some hay bales for Cow. I can remember it just like it was 2 Minecraft days ago. Well, because it was. Cow, are you saying you didn't sleep at all last night? Now, the ghost story wasn't that scary, and the thunder and lightning stopped after a little while, and then again it just started again. But you have to admit the twins' rooms are quite comfortable. I think we both could agree that we'd rather be here than be outside. Now we both can agree also that a wet cow is also a musty cow. No offense. I woke this morning refreshed and bright and bushy-tailed, just like you did, Cow. That is if you had slept. Now, if I had dreams I could remember, I would remember hearing Endermen all night. And come to think of it, I still hear them this morning. Look! Endermen! I mean, don't look. I mean, just look out of the corner of your eye. Now, wait a humpback pachydermy minute. They're holding moss blocks that they stole from the walls. And well, that shouldn't be possible. As some of you know, we have Enderman griefing turned off here on the MindGriller server. So what the dickens is going on? I think it's because we just upgraded the server to 1.21 and we forgot to update the resource pack to make sure that Endermen don't pick up blocks. And when I say we, I mean me, mostly. Sort of. 50-50. And why are these freaking Endermans? Now I've done it. Where did he go? No! I thought I was doing so good. Now this unexpected turn of events has been brought to you by our sponsor. This death has been brought to you by Riri's Cookie Cutter Clumps. Each mouthful is like a slam dunk. Dagnabbit. Now, while you were watching that informative message from the kind people at Riri's Cookie Cutter Clumps, I made my way back. Now look, I have an ender pearl. That's quite exciting. And now where is this bad guy? He's in here with Cow. You are a pain. Go! Where'd he go? No! Dagnabbit again. Hey, good morning. Do you ever have dreams you can't remember? I have them all the time. Even when I was young, I didn't remember my dreams. I don't know why that is. Now I have some things on my to-do list that I have to complete this morning. The first item on my to-do list is to replace some wallpaper. The most observant among you may have noticed those Endermen were stealing moss blocks from the walls. And I'm going to need some more to patch them up again. Now, I don't know exactly how many blocks a moss block can spread, but I do know someone smart that we can ask. How many blocks can a moss block spread to in Minecraft when bone mealed? /AIGF.
When bone mealed, the most block can spread to a total of 77 blocks in a specific volume. 7 blocks tall, 11 blocks wide, and 7 blocks deep.
Now, the spreading of moss blocks can be quite pernicious, and that's why I'm going to do it up here above the swimming pool. I don't want anything to happen to the manicured gardens around the mansion. Now, the gardens here remind me of the Biltmore Estate. It's located in Asheville, North Carolina. Where? It is America's largest home, featuring a 250-room chateau surrounded by 8,000 acres of beautifully landscaped gardens, which were designed by Frederick Law Olmsted. There are marble fountains, which in turn have their own marble fountains, and grass mowed back and forth in stripes. A true sign of wealth in the era before NFTs. Ha! I would never. And you shouldn't either. Anyways. Look here, now I have enough moss blocks to fix the wallpaper in the rooms upstairs. That's quite exciting. I can also check on Cow. I think it would behoove me to bring some dry sponges with me. Flop, flip. Bloop. Now, look here, repairing the walls is quite easy. Those freaking intergalactic kleptomaniacs are rather a thorn in my side. Now, the smartest among you will know that the words Enderman griefing kind of tells the whole story. And they keep killing me, so there's rather a well-positioned bias as far as I'm concerned. And how do we stop Enderman griefing, you may ask? Good question, I say. Now, here on the MindGriller server, we are quite adherent to vanilla gameplay, but we do turn off Enderman griefing, and we've disabled the F3 keybind. Even though it's quite easy to use F3 to determine your location, that seems a little bit cheaty. Not as cheaty as something like a cheaty cam. If you're gonna do that, I say just plain creative. Come now. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Minecraft is a sandbox game and you can play as you please and so can someone else. But let's not say we're vanilla when we're not. I've seen some gameplay that's claimed to be vanilla, but it looks quite a bit like Rocky Road to me. Now, anyways, that's not very important, yet we're not here to judge. And we do have much more important things to talk about. Now, all the former altar boys among you will understand when I say exempli gratia. If I could think of one, I would put it right here. But it's not like I can sort of edit my things later and come back with an example that I can't think of in the moment. Who could do such a thing? Now, and anyways. We have no time for such tomfoolery. Now, this setup here looks like it's made for someone with a very bad case of plantar fasciitis. Now it's good to see that the stonecutter is a block that's not being neglected. And if I may add here a parenthetical footnote. Now the term tomfool emerged in the 14th century as a sort of generic term for a foolish or stupid person. Over about 200 years it morphed into a buffoon or a jester. And then in 1812, Horatio Smith was the first to use the term tomfoolery. And because we live in the world we live in and you shouldn't trust anybody, there is an alternative theory linking the term to Thomas Skelton, a jester at Muncaster Castle in England who lived around 1600. This alternative theory persists even though the term tomfool predates Skelton by centuries. Now you will not be surprised to learn that Minecraft is not immune from such theories. There is a conspiracy theory called the listening game. Some players believe that Minecraft is capable of listening to their conversations and reacting accordingly. Now, this theory stems from coincidences where players encounter specific events or items shortly appear after they had just been discussing them. However, this notion has been debunked as a result of confirmation bias, wherein players remember the instances that support their theory while ignoring the many times that nothing happens. There is also a popular theory, despite evidence to the contrary, that Minecraft is an infinite world. Now, the game does generate vast landscapes, but is technically limited by the game's code and hardware constraints. The notion of an infinite world persists in player discussions, often romanticizing the exploration aspect of the game, which is nice and warm and cuddly, but most conspiracy theories have such a hook to them. Now, there also has been conspiracy theories that have proved to be true. In previous versions of Minecraft, it was possible that when you were in a swamp, the location of a clay patch was relevant to the location of diamonds underneath. The dubious ethodic attribution of genius notwithstanding, I don't think Cow and I would want to be the source of any conspiracy theory. Now, the cleverest among you will know that there are some conspiracy theories that have turned out to be totally untrue. Exempla gratia. A ruined portal in the overworld is more likely to lead you to a fortress in the nether. Now, I don't know if anyone believes that anymore, but there was a time when people did. Now, the loyalist channel watchers among you, and that means both of you, you will already know that Cow and I don't go to the nether, but I just had a thought. One of the other things on my to-do list is to get another blaze rod, and I could leave Cow here, or park him at a random village, or I can take him with us, then I won't have to come back and get him. Now, I think that's a fine idea. What could go wrong? Now, there are those among you who will also remember that there's a secret passage under the swimming pool that leads to a boiler room, and in the boiler room is a portal. Now, that seems totally safe to me. The booby-trapped entrance notwithstanding. Sometimes Cow engages in fruitless feelings of fear, doubt, and dread. I don't know where they come from. Certainly nothing that I'm doing. Anyways. Cow, I have confidence enough for both of us. Well, I think I do. Now, first things first, I'm gonna put some scaffolding up here so Cow can pathfind into the portal. Cow likes walking on scaffolding, but he does not like going through portals. So I'm gonna have to nudge him in. Whoosh, and now me. I hope this leads to a nice, safe, and it's awfully hot in here. Did I leave the oven on? A gas fire on the side of my head, and he broke the portal. And now I'm on fire, and there's flames on the side of my head, and I already used the clue reference. Look at me, I'm burning. Look here, a gas tear. Now, Cow, don't worry, things could be worse. Don't ask me how, but I'm sure they could be. Now it appears that Cow is having a panic attack. Lots of pushing interspersed with periodic bouts of ignoring me. Oh, Cow. Now, the most observant among you may have noticed that Cow's bone-chilling separation anxiety gets worse in the nether. Nevertheless, sadly, it's time for Cow and I to say our goodbyes. But don't worry, Cow and I will be here, sweating to the oldies in the nether. Goodbye. So long. See you later. Toadscenes. Toadso.